Hey friends! It's been a few days since I posted a video and that's because we've had a lot of stuff going on and I really needed some time to myself to kind of take it easy a little bit. It can get a little bit overwhelming just because we had birthday parties, we had a lot of stuff going on, we had quite a few contractors come through giving us quotes and such, getting the house ready for a party. So it's a little bit of everything. We have new additions to the family. I will introduce you to them soon. But for now, first I want to show you the landscaping. Remember I mentioned that we were adding landscaping to the front of the house? Well, Meadows and Gardens, they did an amazing job, installed sprinkler systems. I added over 300 plants, most of them here in the front and a few in the front gate, which I'll show you. I'm here in the front right now, so I'm gonna give you a glimpse. We're gonna walk over just so you can see from the sides. It's going to be mainly just the bushes. We need to get those established. And then later on, I will start adding plants here in the middle. A lot more color there. I always wanted some boulders and I finally got them. I got 3. 1 here for the front and 2 for the gate. Look at this bad boy. I love it. And when it rains or when the sprinklers are on, this fills with water and it technically creates a little bird bath, which I love. I keep saying that because I really do love all of this. Let's scoot back now so you can see the front of the house. We removed a tree that was there. It was creating a lot of shade there and I need those bushes to all grow evenly. And we did trim this one back just so that you can see the house a little bit better. We left this empty here in the front. This is where I'll add the annuals. Look, I just noticed there's already grass growing there. It's been here for about a week already. They added this rock pathway for the water from the gutters. We installed new gutters. Those are new. The house didn't have gutters. So now we're excited to see the water flow through here. And there's rock in the back. You know, a lot of this came from the beds here. It was rock that had been underneath all of the dirt that they found, as well as all of the stone that's surrounding the beds. This stone I dug up from that area over there. There was so much rock. I mean, layers and layers, pathways, I mean, you name it. I spent days pulling that rock out. And I'm very thankful for it. It's a lot of money that I saved, but it was a lot of effort. I also got some poison ivy. It's drying out now, but man, that is itchy. And I really thought that I was protected. I really thought that I wasn't gonna get any of it, but yeah, that just didn't work out. And look, we added some seed so that we can get grass growing here, and you can already see it. It's pretty tall already, which this is not going to get cut yet. It has to grow and fill in a little bit more before we can cut it. That spot was challenging because there was so many leaves, there were so many rocks, there were so many stumps. We had to get someone again to come and grind those down so that we can start the grass. And look, we got this cleaned up as well. This is just temporarily. We really wanted to get it cleaned up to give us a blank slate for future plants. I don't know what the vision is here yet. I do know that I probably want to add some arborvitae, but I'm still waiting to see how much sun is in this area. But you see the stone? That also came from those beds over there. Meadows and Gardens did all of this work for me. They installed the sprinkler system with 8 zones. I'm only using 3 right now. I know I'm gonna use a lot of those. I think the previous owner had about 20 zones. So he had a really big irrigation system. I'm gonna walk on over to the front. The sun's gonna be in my face, but I'm gonna show you what they did in the front. And this is my design actually. I spent some time looking at plants. Man, this is a bad idea. Well, this is pretty bright. And I spent some time really doing some research and I even used an app to do my own design. They did provide a design for me, but I really wanted to put my 2 cents in it, so we'll see how it goes. Here's one side, and both sides are the same, just the boulder is a little bit different. But I have a lot of room here to put some annuals there on the side. And here's the other one. This boulder is a lot bigger, but this area you can see more than the other side. If you notice, they did a trench here along the edge of the driveway all the way to the front. They did cut through here to run the water, and here on the side they run the power to the sprinkler system. So within a week you can already see that grass is starting to fill in again. They did a great job. I highly recommend them. If you're in the Houston, Texas area or surrounding cities, I will add their information down below, so make sure you check that out. Now coming on over on this side, I'm gonna turn around, but before I do that, let me explain. This area, we're gonna do some changes too. I'm gonna create another video on our vision and our plans for this side, but for now, we have something fun that we added. It's about 50% complete, but it's almost there. And here it is, a volleyball sand pit. And when I mean 50% complete is because we miscalculated on the amount of sand it was gonna take. This is a very large area and we need 2 truckloads. We only had 1. So we're waiting on the other load, but so far this has been a hit. We love, 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 love this. The kids have had a blast already, and we used it for the party, so it was a lot of fun. We had some challenges though. The company that came to cut our trees down left too much of a stump and roots. Even though they were supposed to grind the stumps all the way down, we still ran across quite a few roots. So we had to get someone else to come over and finish the job to get this done. But we love it and we're super excited to have it here and for everyone to come and use it. I'm getting close to the pond because we added something as well. A fountain. We did dye the pond. We wanted just to see how that worked. The fountain is helping a lot, aerating the water and preventing a lot of algae to grow. We had some heavy rains, so it filled up a little bit, but we're hoping to get the well situated where we can fill it a little bit more than what it is now. We're learning, we're trying new things. We love the fountain. We want to get the pond ready so that we can add some fish at some point. I don't know seasons, I don't know when you do that, but we're gonna get that done at some point so we can actually use the pond and fish. We're gonna have some major changes to this in the next week or so stay tuned for that as well. I'm gonna come on over and walk you to the new additions to the family. We have some chicks, and not just a little bit of them. We have 14. Quite a lot. So we have 2 Easter eggers. This one's 1 and the other one is over there. And the rest are Australorps. Australorps, I hope I'm saying that right. But I know that those are a good breed. They're good egg layers, as well as the Easter eggers. I'm super excited. So the idea is that we were only gonna get a few. Remember I told you my husband was the one that wanted the chickens and he was gonna be in charge of them. He went out and got some for his birthday. And I thought we would get like 5. And so nope, turns out he was going for 10, misunderstood. They told him buy 10, get 2 free. So it turns out he bought the 12 and he missed the 2 for free. So we had to go back and get the 2. So now we have 14. We have 12 Australorps and 2 Easter eggers. And so we have babies. They are 2 weeks old now. It is hot in there. That heat lamp is for real. That's all I have. I did want to mention what's coming up next. So I mentioned that there's some changes on that side. And I'm also going to start working on the mini garden. I reached out to the Figment Ranch where I purchased the dung before, and they were real busy and they haven't been able to get me any. So I've been waiting for that. I need a good amount of dung and I need soil to add to these beds But this is the next project. And at the same time, I'm gonna be working on the plan for the new garden. I was waiting for the grading and for the soil to settle in so that I could see the work that I need and how to lay out the beds so that I can plan the irrigation. So I'm gonna have Meadows and Gardens come back and install the irrigation in this side, and then I can work on installing the raised beds. I still don't know what I'm gonna use. I'm debating on the material. I would love some really nice black metal raised beds, but the sizes aren't as great as if I were to add wood raised beds here. Obviously, I want larger raised beds here, and the metal raised beds come in small sizes. So I have to see what's gonna work out. So stay tuned for that. Before I finish this off, I wanted to tell you that I have harvested mulberries from my trees. Oh my God, and I thought I only had 3. Well, I found 2 in the front area when I was digging up all that rock. So we have 5 mulberry trees. I am ecstatic for the amount of mulberries that are ready and ripened. They have fallen. I have harvested them. They are delicious. I highly recommend them. I did notice that all these trees are surrounded by other trees, so they don't have too much direct sun. So maybe that's what's been successful here for them. I had no idea fruit trees could do really well in between all these other big trees. So just for reference. Stay tuned for the next couple of videos. I'm going to show you what we're going to do here. I'm going to purchase some plants. I'm going to start some seeds. I am starting to look at fruit trees that I can add already. I know it's the summer and it might not be a good idea, so I'm debating on what to do. If you have any suggestions, please let me know. I read all your comments. I might not respond to all of them, but I love to read them all, and I love to hear from you. And keep commenting, because you also help everyone else that reads the comments below. I hope you enjoyed this update. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.